What's going on, guys, girls? Rob here with you, and we're going to update you as to who's in the playoffs and who is out of the playoffs. Yesterday's games, Chiefs Raiders, simply put, it decided who the number one with an asterisk beside it is. Chiefs win that game 31-13. They get the number one seed. Titans and Jags win and you're in. Jags win that ball game 20-16. They're in the playoffs. They are a number 4 seed. Um, Earlier today, the Browns and Steelers. Steelers had that slight chance of making it into the playoffs. 28-14. They did not do anything to hurt their cause. Um, Bengals 27, Ravens 16. That will be a rematch next week. We'll talk about that in just a minute. The Vikings 29, the Bears 13. Vikings looking as good as any team not named the 49ers right now that are in the NFC. They are looking really, really good. Commanders 26, Cowboys 6. The Cowboys actually laid an egg today. They have no excuses. They played their starters 55 minutes today. They didn't do anything right. They tripped over their own selves. They almost had a chance to win this game, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. I mean, they almost had a chance to get that number one seed had the 49ers lost, but the 49ers didn't lose. They got won 38-13, so they still would not have gotten. They, once the 49ers got that huge lead, no reason whatsoever for the Cowboys to keep playing their starters. They played them 55 minutes today. They may end up regretting that decision come next week with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Patriots and Bills. Bills 35, Patriots 23. Belichick misses the playoffs this year and with a losing record 8-9. Seahawks 19, Rams 16, and that went to overtime. And the Rams, had they won that game, would have given the chance for the Lions tonight to make maybe a little dent in the game. I don't think they will now. I think it's a smoother sailing for the Packers. So I'm sure the Packers would much rather have the Seahawks waiting on the sidelines than they had Detroit if they win be in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens about that. Dolphins 11, Jets 6, and Vegas is burning up about this situation, but they clearly called it a safety the last play of the game, and by that alone, the Dolphins covered the points today. Uh, that right there, that's why they threw the hook in there, and then they end up winning by 5. The Dolphins cover, and that's going to hurt Vegas there on that one. Falcons 8-point favorites for a reason today. They really came out and they played well against the Bucks. Bucks didn't have anything to play for, 30-17, and the Falcons just pretty much still got to go look for a quarterback for next year. Eagles 22, the Giants 16. The Giants score with about 48 seconds, I think, left to go in the game. They score a touchdown, make it 22-16. They onside kick. The Eagles recover. Had the Eagles not recovered that bad boy, the Giants could have come down. If they had scored, the Niners would be your number one seed. But that didn't happen. But, late in the game, the Giants made this a game, 22-16, without Daniel Jones ever stepping on the field. Panthers 10, Saints 7. That may be the most boring game you'll see all season long. Not a very good game at all. Saints were favored by 4.5. I knew it was too many points there. Broncos 31, Chargers 28. Absolutely, I mean, a display by the Chargers today. What's going on?
Era.
Absolute disgusting display by the Chargers today. They did not play well. They played awful. And now next week, we will show you they're going to be on the road coming to the East Coast.
I was in Dwayne's channel. Wow.
Oh, okay.
And well, my dad called, so I talked to him for a while, and I just got off the phone with him, and
No problem.
I
No
saw
problem.
your message. I was going to go back in there, but since you sent me an invite,
I got you.
RJL's in there talking about inside pitch still.
Oh, okay. Texans and Colts. Texans win again. By them winning, the Bears get the number 1 overall pick. Will it be another quarterback? I don't think it will be. You got to be thinking right now.
I think it'll be a defensive player. And my dad's
You got,
hoping they'll trade the pick for more picks.
yeah,
What he's
which would
hoping.
make sense. But if you're not going to trade it, maybe you go get Jalen Carter,
Out of
the
Alabama.
kid out of Georgia, the kid out of
Okay, well,
Georgia.
there's supposed to be some really good defensive lineman or
Oh, it's a good the good linebacker out of Alabama. Yeah, yeah, you're right. And he may go number 1 overall. He could, but all indications are quarterbacks are going to go 1 and 2.
all right.
So
I'm
that's a
just
case.
gonna run to the restroom and then I'm gonna get
Yes,
some
sir.
pizza I took out of the oven about an hour ago. And
So this is the way. This is the way the playoffs stack up, guys and girls. Kansas City Chiefs, they're number 1 in the AFC, and Philadelphia Eagles, number 1 in the NFC. Okay, so the 6 games that are going to be played next week, we don't know exactly who the 49ers are playing yet, whether it's the Seahawks or whether it's the Packers. But I can guarantee you they would rather play the Seahawks right now at home. I think they would. The Packers are a dangerous team, but the Packers got to play tonight. And I will tell you, I will come back and tell you in just a second what the Packers have requested if they win tonight. They've requested with the league they want to play a 4:25 game next Sunday. They want the 4:25 slot. They do not want to play Saturday. They do not want to get thrown in those 2 Saturday games. They want the 4:25 slot. They don't want to have to play late Sunday night. We'll see if the Packers get that. But they requested with the league due to the fact that they did flex their game to Sunday night tonight. That if they have to go travel to the West Coast. They want the 4:25 game next Sunday. It would be the 4th game overall, and they would get 6 days rest and get to play West Coast. So we'll see what happens. The league normally tries to listen to teams if they make some reasonable requests. We'll see what happens. Next Saturday, 4:30. That's going to be a game. Next Saturday night, my goodness, you got to think it'll be Bucks and Cowboys. You got to think it's going to be Cowboys Buccaneers Saturday night. If that's the case, that helps the request of the Packers playing the Niners because they won't want to play them Sunday night. That will be the only other spot to play them would be Sunday afternoon. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah. So the matchups.
The Cowboys Buccaneers game will probably be about a pick-em game, don't you think? Wouldn't you think that'll end up being about a pick-em game?
I think the Cowboys will be favored. But you got to look at that performance today. They played their starters 55 minutes today, and they got soundly outplayed on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, their heart rate wasn't really in it. But.
Maybe not, but I mean, why do you leave your starters in there then? If you can tell that they're not into it, why wouldn't you take them? I would have pulled them. But you got the Bills Dolphins. That should be an interesting game right there next week. Bills Dolphins, Bengals Ravens. Replay of this week. They're going to play again next week. Bengals Ravens.
I think the coaches might have wanted the players to play with their hearts in it, but maybe they just didn't.
Yeah, maybe not. You're right. Jags Chargers. We'll see what happens there. You got to figure you got to figure though that to me is a perfect 4:30 slot Saturday. I don't see that. I mean, I don't see them playing that primetime game. Jags Chargers. What do you think, Keith? I can't imagine it.
Probably not.
Bro,
Does ESPN get the Saturday games?
I don't have it right in front of me, but yes, I do have it right in front of me too. Let's see. And right now, do you want to know the updated probability of playoffs? What do they give Green Bay right now? What do you reckon that they're giving them chances of making the playoffs? Green Bay percentage
75.
66.6 and 33.3 for the Seahawks. So we'll see what happens there. Should be very, very, very interesting there.
I give the Packers about a 57% chance.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. The 4:30 game next Sunday is CBS. So let me write that down.
Was there 2 Saturday, 3 Sunday, and 1 Monday?
2 Saturdays, 3 Sunday, 1 Monday. Yep.
Yeah.
2, 3, 1. Sunday night, NBC. Monday night, ESPN. And that's a straight up 8 o'clock start. It is not a 8:30 start. 8:15 East Coast.
The networks probably get from saying what game they get, right?
Well, what they do a bid to them. But right now, what they're going to do, the league is not going to allow the Jags Chargers to play a 8 o'clock game. None of them 3 nights. I'm sorry. They're just not going to have that game. It's not going to get a flex back there. It only gives them 2 choices then. Playing the Chargers on the West Coast. No. That's right. They're playing the East Coast. That's right. That's right.
My guess is
so
Saturday night's going to be. My guess would be Saturday night would be Tampa Bay, Dallas.
Yep.
Fox on Sunday will take.
That'll be the 1 o'clock. That'll be the 1 o'clock game.
They'll take San Francisco, Green Bay.
No way. They can't play at 1 o'clock.
Well, how do you know it's going to be 1 o'clock?
Fox. That's the only game they got on Sunday. Is a 1 o'clock game. CBS has got.
Well, I was thinking that the Giants
CBS
game might be the Monday night game.
I think if the Pack wins tonight, they're going to be playing Monday night. That's what I think. But we'll see. So, but being that they're playing, they couldn't play it at 10 o'clock in the morning. They wouldn't do that. Do you think?
They could.
I don't think they will though. I can't remember the last time they played a playoff game out west at 1 p.m.
Yeah,
I don't think they'd do that. So
TV contracts could have something to do with it though.
So, but the fact is, they only got 1 West Coast team. That's all they've got. It's 1 West Coast team playing. Buffalo, East Coast. Bengals, East Coast. Vikings, Central Time. Buccaneers, East Coast. Jags, East Coast. This week. So, Yeah, hell, it ain't. I think just the way I think it'll be. Um, the Saturday night game is one that they can push. The NFL can push it through if they want to. I feel like the Jags Chargers will be the 4:30 Saturday game or the 4:30 Sunday game. That's what I think will happen. The 1 o'clock game on Sunday. And you're exactly right. I think the Bucks Cowboys Saturday night is perfect. Bucks Cowboys Saturday evening. I think that happens. Then you got a CBS. Fox 1 o'clock game on Sunday. And if I were going to guess how that one's going to go, I would say probably Vikings Giants. 1 o'clock Sunday. That's what I think will happen. See the CBS 4:30 game. Wow. Probably be the Bengals Ravens, and then at NBC game will probably be Bills Dolphins. That'll probably be Bills Dolphins right there, and then the Monday night game probably Bucks Cowboys. Monday night game will probably be 49ers Packers if the Pack wins. Now, if the Seahawks win, I think that'll deter it a little bit and make it not quite as sweet a package. But 49ers Packers right now, I think, would be the game that ESPN would love to have Monday night. Now, obviously, being that the Bills play that other Monday night game, it might be a little bit of a pressure thing to say, let's have the Bills play Monday night again in honor of that kid, Hamlin. I don't know. But we'll see. But I agree with you. The Bucks Cowboys, 8:15 Saturday night, I think it happens. What's up, Sean? Oh, you like my golf? That's a golfing hat.
Hey,
Sean Armstrong's here. We'll invite Sean in, see if he'd like to come in. But I like to pack, I'll say right they got them as 66% chance of making the playoffs. I like them at least that much tonight. I think it's more than a touchdown game. I really do. Green Bay's a better team here. Oh, at home. At home, anyway. I'm not going to say they've been a better team all year, but
I think the Lions are going to take them to the end.
I think they're going to play like a heart just got ripped out. I really do. I think they'll play. I think they'll play as flat as the Cowboys did today. Cowboys couldn't have played worse. I ain't seen them
they're
play.
going to play like Washington did.
Oh, I know. They have no reason to play now. They're out of it. They're done.
Well, neither did Washington.
You're right, but what's up, Sean?
How you guys doing today?
Hey,
All
Sean.
right. So, are you a Vikings fan, Sean?
No, I'm a Raiders fan.
Oh, okay. You may get Tom next year. You may get Tom the quarterback for you next year, sir.
Oh, God.
Oh, you don't want that?
I don't like Tom Brady.
Now, suppose he comes and wins you a Super Bowl out there.
Maybe the Raiders will be on our side, or the referees will be on our side for once.
The one game next week you want to see, Sean, of all six of them. Have you heard the 6 matchups?
Who the Bengals playing?
Ravens again. Playing the Ravens again. And right now, they're saying if nothing changes, Lamar Jackson will not be playing if nothing changes.
No kidding. Yeah, I don't want to. I know who's going to win that game, I think. But who else is playing? It's
Bills will be hosting the Dolphins.
Okay.
The Jaguars are hosting the Chargers.
That'll be a good game. That'll
Who's
be-
hotter? Who's hotter than the Jags right now? They're playing excellent football. They're
I
playing
know
really
it.
good football. They're really playing really good football.
Trevor Lawrence is finally living up to the rep.
Yeah, and they got an extra day off. They're off today. They played yesterday. 49ers, they're either going to play the Seahawks or the Packers if the Packers win tonight. They'll be hosting one of those two teams. That should be a good game.
Yeah, that'd be a good game.
Vikings
The
are hosting.
Jaguars, Chargers winner probably goes to Kansas City.
Well, depending on if the Dolphins or the Ravens pull the upset, either one of them pull the upset, then they'll go to Kansas City.
Right.
Yeah, right. Packers, think about, they got to play the 49ers if they win tonight. Now the Lions play for no reason. If I was so hoping the Rams were going to win today. That way we give the Lions a reason to come out and play tonight. But
yeah,
I got a feeling they're going to lay a flat tire or flat egg on us there. I don't know. Vikings host the Giants. That might be a game because
that'll be a game.
Yeah, because Giants rested their players today. Giants rested their players,
Yeah.
and then the Bucks going to host the Cowboys. Cowboys got to come.
I don't care how many games Cousins win. I have just no faith in that guy for whatever reason.
Really?
Yeah.
So you think maybe the Giants going to win that ball game?
I think they might pull off an upset. Yeah.
And if the Giants win that, they're going to get another trip back to Philly. It looks like probably, unless the Pack can win. If a Pack can win, who the hell knows?
Yeah. I mean, I shouldn't say that about Cousins because he wins a lot, but I don't know.
They call him prime time because anytime after 4:30, he loses.
Yeah.
They don't call him that for a good reason. They call him that for a bad reason because he does. He chokes a lot. He really does. So who you think is going to win tonight? Lions or the Packers?
Packers.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do you think it's going to be a close game? Do you look for it to be a close game? Or do you think the Packers are just going to?
I think the Packers might stomp them tonight.
I do too. I really believe it. I hate saying that.
I know that. I like the Lions' comeback. It's about time, and they got a good thing going.
And I was hoping it would mean something tonight where they could actually go to the playoffs. That's what I was hoping. Yeah. They would have had to play San Francisco, yes, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. San Francisco doesn't have – I mean, really, look at the teams with quarterbacks that are set. The Bills have one. Dolphins don't. Bengals have one. The Ravens don't. Jags have one. The Chargers have one now. Cowboys have one. The Bucks have one now. Giants, I don't know. They're kind of questionable. Vikings do. Seahawks, they got who they got. And then the 49ers have put one in place. So, half of these playoff teams don't have any experience at quarterback going into the playoffs. It's crazy.
Yeah. I know it. Well, I still like the old matchup. God, I was a kid when it last happened. Kenny Anderson was with the Bengals, and was it Montana? 49ers and Bengals back. It was a pretty good Super Bowl for back then.
Yeah, 81.
81.
Was that 81?
Yeah, January of 82 is when the game happened.
Yeah.
And then the next year, the strike happened.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys do when you're playing racing?
Red, white, blue racing.
Huh? Yeah.
Red, white, and blue. Okay.
Yeah, the 10,010 cards. And sometimes one time I did, but I've been close to by the time I get them on the bubble stacks and everything and empty out I almost run out. In fact, I did one night, did not reach the 43 cap.
Oh, really?
Is this a clue?
It says you talking about as far as for qualifying?
Yeah, race week or qualifying week.
Yeah, it says you can actually start placing them into positions off the bubble stack if you need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Start them from the bottom of the stack or the top of the stack and just go 43rd in. If you play, do you race with 43 cars every week?
Yep.
Yep.
I love
Now,
that game, man.
now once you get, if you ever get a mat,
I
you
know
can
what.
put all 43 drivers on there.
That'd be nice because I get
Yeah.
confused sometimes with this pile.
Yeah, it's handy to have it. It's handy to have it.
A lot of people must buy it because it's empty. She sold out.
Oh, yeah.
What
The mats.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can order them from 2 or 3 different places. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you guys weren't crazy about face to the mat. I mean, it's okay, but
it's all right. Yeah, I've had it. I don't have it now. I like actual wrestlers better.
Okay.
Because they don't have any trademark wrestlers. They don't want to fight with that deal. They don't want to have to go with that. I like some of the old wrestlers: Bruiser Brody, Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah.
What's up, Bob? Let's let Bob in here. Now, did you ever watch wrestling back in the day, or you really never been a big wrestling fan?
Oh yeah, I watched when I was a kid. I religiously watched, and I couldn't understand how wrestling worked because, I was in the Kansas City area, and every year they'd come around the fairgrounds and stuff.
Oh yeah, oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you were right there where Harley Race was there. Harley Race
was the man. Yeah. And so I thought,
yeah,
wait a minute, because you'd see the wrestling magazines and it's like, oh, somebody Storm or is the champion. I said, wait a minute, I thought and the territories were the thing, and I thought, why don't Bulldog Bob Brown get a shot?
Yeah, Bulldog Bob Brown.
Rufus R. Jones.
Bulldog Bob Brown Bulldog Bob Brown probably stood up 5'8" and probably weighed 175, 180 pounds soaking wet. But he was as dirty a son of a bitch as I ever was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Was fun. He was fun to watch.
Oh.
Yeah, Rufus R. Freight Train Jones. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't until much later in life I figured out, oh, they were territories.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, because I thought you'd watch it and Ric Flair would come to town.
How can there be so many world champions, right? How come so many world champions? Yeah. That's what.
Yeah, because Ric Flair would come to town. It's like, all right, good. We're going to see Ric Flair next month or something when he goes. And then it's like he disappears. It's like, where the hell did he go? And then,
right.
So I mean, it was always. But then I read how the regions worked, and Vince McMahon kind of into that. So
yeah, I liked it before Vince really stepped into stuff. I liked it with. Yeah, I liked the old NWA Mid-South. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I still got Harley Race's autograph in my old bedroom.
Shit, in Kansas City. Let's see, who else? I guess you had.
Well, Shawn Michaels started off in Kansas City.
Did he?
Yeah, he was just a kid, and him and Marty Jannetty would wrestle the Road Warriors.
Yeah.
For the tag team champions. Those were some good matches.
They were AWA. They wrestled AWA. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a lot of fun.
Oh man, that was a lot really exciting.
How'd you like the Road Warriors?
Oh, I love them coming out like that.
Yeah.
I wasn't used to that. You're usually used to big guys coming out, no big deal.
Hand.
Yeah.
Shaking good shit. They come out. They pull a bill over your head and then beat the shit out of you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. I like that old stuff. And
yeah,
at first, the WWE came out and I had this big black cable box on the TV. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to watch this New York shit. And then it's like, first couple of things, it's like, well, that's pretty exciting because it's different. But then after a while, it's like, is there anybody wrestles besides the Hulk?
Right. And it was cartoonish. Too much cartoonish.
Yeah, way too much cartoon.
Yeah.
Bruce Barber Beefcake cutting people's hair. Good God.
Yeah, I didn't like that too much either. It was a little over the damn top there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked a lot of the other guys, but hell, Ric Flair admits
Mhm.
now. He admits now when they were down in Raleigh, they were playing wrestling. They were wrestling down at the Dorton Arena, and he was wrestling Nikita Koloff in a cage, and Ivan came in and attacked Ric Flair. And they both beat the hell out of Ric Flair, and then Dusty Rhodes came in and helped Flair out. And then Arn Anderson and Ole Anderson came in, and they both attacked
Oh shit.
Dusty Rhodes. Yeah. And when they did that, it was almost like, yeah, you're going to be a good guy now, but it didn't end up taking,
Yeah.
And, yeah, and what happened was he said, he swears to it to this day, that it was 16 officers. It was 12 state troopers and 4 county deputies. And it was 5 on each side of them and a couple in front and back. Going back to the dressing room, he said he absolutely closed his eye, put his head down toward the shoulders of one of the cops, and all he did was hold on to his shirt and followed him. Said he said he could have took me to the moon, and I'd never known a damn difference because I was just going where he said I feared for my life.
Oh wow.
That's what he says. He
Wow.
said to this day, I feared for my life because people were like, you can't do that to Dusty Rhodes, and they just did it.
Yeah.
They left him laying and shit, and it was like, uh-oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys back then were legit.
Yeah.
I mean,
and the thing of it is, you didn't if you didn't like something they done, you didn't go out here and grab one of them by the arm or something. They'd have knocked the hell out of you.
yeah.
Yeah, they'd have knocked the shit out of you, and they wouldn't ask any questions.
Hey, Ken.
What's going on, Ken? So,
Yeah.
I may even try to play a fast drive football game tonight. I don't know. We're gonna see.
What's fast drive?
What's fast drive football? He wanted to know, but that's all right. We'll get him back in here. I think this is going.
They called pass interference on the Lions down inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah. If they have a lead anytime tonight, I'll be surprised. I really would. I have no faith in them at all. Sean, what it is? Fast drive football. What's your favorite NFL season of ever?
1980.
Is that the year that the Raiders beat the
Rod Martin with 300.
Eagles. Yeah.
Yeah, got Kenny King ran for like 80 yards down the sideline there.
Yeah,
I remember. Yeah.
On a pass,
Kind of like a screen pass to the left. I was deathly ill that Super Bowl. I had the flu.
Oh.
And I never got to watch one play. Then NBC, I think NBC had it that year. As soon as it went off the air, they showed the local news, and they said, for anybody that has not watched the football game yet, we're going to replay it here in a few minutes. Before we even had cable.
All right.
So I'm like, wow, 1980. I was feeling like crap, and I'm waking up, had no idea who won the Super Bowl. And they was blinking up on the screen, and my mom was getting ready to tell me who won. I said, no, don't tell me. She said, why? I said, I'm going to sit up and watch it. So I sat up and watched that game. It was probably, 2:30, 3 o'clock Eastern time by the time it was over with. And, that was a lot of fun watching that.
Yeah.
We were talking about Cliff Branch the other night, Sean, and he might have been one of the most underrated.
Hey,
receivers.
Hey, Tim.
yeah, I just got out of Dwayne's party video.
Yeah, I was going to go back in there, and then I saw Rob sent me an invite. I got off the phone with my dad.
So Sean, it's a game. It's got fast drive football. It's actually, let me see. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. You don't have to pay nothing for it.
No shit.
No
I
Shit.
think I tried to order that around Christmas PDF, but I didn't get the instructions.
So you don't have to go nowhere because you can download it yourself. Just Google Fast Drive Football.
Oh, okay.
And Al Wilson, he's a creator of it.
Okay, I
So-
think I've seen Al on tutorials.
So anyway,
That's
this is what it looks like. And then if you like college, you can
Yeah.
actually get Fast Drive Football College Edition. Or
oh
whatever.
no shit. Okay.
Yeah, so any season you like, you can get,
Ah.
and it's pretty easy to play. And Sean D has been watching. And he said, "What would happen, Rob, if you played the best defensive team you got, which happens just to be that '86 Giants team,
Okay.
and the best offensive team you got, which just happens to be that '07 New England team that I've got."
Okay.
So I'm going to find out in just a minute because I've never played them against each other. But we're going to find
And-
out.
And
And
it
the
has a fictional
game-
universe to it too, doesn't it?
I don't think so. I think this is
Okay.
all. These are all real
There's a
games.
fictional
Aren't it,
set.
Tim? Is there any
Okay.
fictional sets?
Not for Fast Drive.
I didn't
Okay.
think so.
I thought
No,
there might
I
have
didn't
been,
think so. Yeah.
No.
So if you like college, they gonna come up
Yeah.
with he's gonna have like 130 college teams
Wow.
like for this year. Right after tomorrow, he's gonna start. He's gonna try to finish them up. He's got like 120 already done, 125 done.
Wow.
But he'll finish grading these two championship teams tomorrow, and decide.
Wow.
Yep. And then you can get them, and you can see how big it is compared to a sheet of paper. So you get
Okay.
3 or 4 down, and then one, something like that, 5 or 6, whatever, on a sheet. And then you just have to cut them out manually. You have to just cut them out. Yeah. But hell, you can't beat the price.
No.
Cannot beat the price at all. So, yeah.
Hey,
so,
Keith. Keith, you remember the tight ends the Raiders used to be able to get consistently?
Like Casper and Christensen and stuff like that.
Christian. Yeah, they always forget about Christensen, but he was hard to cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Sold.
Yep. We was talking about Cliff Branch the other night. He was he was underrated as shit.
He
I'm gonna
was.
put this up here. I'm gonna put this up here so you guys, if whoever wants to watch in a minute, they can watch.
Yeah, Cliff Branch would get a step on you back then. It was over.
He might have been one of their best ever receivers. I mean, he's
Yeah.
not in the Hall of Fame though.
Yeah,
I know
he
it.
is.
Wait a minute, are you sure about that?
He is in the Hall of Fame. He is.
Oh, I thought
He's
you looked last night and said he isn't.
No, he is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, okay. I must
Was
have,
it
Yeah, he-
posthumously?
Huh?
Was it posthumously after he died, or was it before? I don't remember.
I think it was before.
Okay.
Yeah,
I thought I had said something about him being in the Hall of Fame, and then you looked and said that he wasn't.
No,
Okay.
I think he is in the Hall of Fame. I think I said he was, but I'm not sure. Somebody can look on there and see if they want to. But I think I said, what year did he get put in the Hall of Fame? Might have been 02 or something. No, it won't that long. 90 maybe.
Could you imagine if, oh gosh, Lester Hayes and Jack Tatum, how many penalties or games or arrests they'd have if they played like that now?
Lester Hayes and then Mike Haynes.
Yeah.
Mike Haynes was a hell of a player too.
Yeah.
He came over late, kind of later in his career, but he still was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was not a bad player at all. He was a real deal.
Yeah.
But Lester Hayes, yeah, Jack Tatum was a stickum man.
Oh, he was nasty. He probably
Oh,
should have been in prison. Woo.
He was a mean guy. He
Yeah.
Oh, he
was
just
that.
got in. Cliff Branch.
Oh, was it lately?
Yeah, it says 2022.
Oh, really? I thought I'd read something that said something earlier than that he got in. Okay.
So I don't know if he just. Yeah, I guess he just got inducted before this last season.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a travesty. Him having to wait that long.
Yeah, he was a good player.
Yeah.
Now Christensen had what a liver problem because of a botched
Gallbladder surgery.
gallbladder surgery or something.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's what was the cause of his death. Yep,
Oh,
yep.
yeah, they were. I think that was the end of their tight end run.
Yeah.
I mean, they had some decent ones, like that kid out of Ohio State, but they never really lasted that long.
Oh,
Big, tall. thin
Ricky
guy.
Dudley. Ricky Dudley.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been. Well, I mean, that's the pedigree you want. Is you want an ex-basketball player.
Yeah.
Your two best tight ends in the 2000s were ex-basketball players, Tony Gonzalez and Antonio Gates.
Antonio Gates, I didn't know he played. Okay.
Yeah,
I was
well,
gonna say,
he never played a down of college football, Antonio Gates.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. He was the Kent State basketball player. He was on the 2002 Kent State team that went to the Elite Eight. And never played a down of college football.
No kidding. I remember Gonzalez. You know, I remember watching him in this tournament. You know, and
everybody else in that division, the Chiefs had Gonzalez, and now they got Kelsey. The Chargers had Gates, and the Broncos had Shannon Sharp. You know, they've all had
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Winslow played long ago for the Chargers.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
He's probably the best of all of them. I don't know. Sharp was really good too, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I liked never mind. Lost my train of thought. Must be
Jason Witten. Was you going to say Jason Witten for the
No,
Cowboys?
I liked him. He was pretty good.
Yeah. And then
Mark Bavaro.
Mark Bavaro, yeah, for that.
He was fun to watch. He was like an old-fashioned tight end. He just get up and run you over. And
who was the one?
There were two tight ends, but I can't remember which one was the better one.
To who?
Tice, Tice.
Yeah, there was Mike
Tice.
John.
Mike Tice was with it. Minnesota Vikings.
I think he was the offensive lineman, wasn't he?
Mike Tice.
Yeah, big guy. He was the head coach for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought Mike Tice was a tight end.
The Saints had one. The Seahawks had one.
Tice. What was the other one's name? Well, John Tice was.
I think one did play in Minnesota, though. It might have been Mike.
Yeah, I believe it was Mike Tice. I believe he was at tight end at Minnesota. I want to say that. The other one, what was his name?
In New Orleans, maybe. John Tice was the other one, I think.
Was his name John? It might be. What's up, Larry? What's going on, Larry?
Hey, Larry.
So, Sean, would you like to see how we play it?
Let's do it.
All right. It doesn't take long. If the other guys here are down with it, let's see if we can do this in maybe. I don't know. There we go. Let's try that.
There we go.
All right. Can you guys see my board? I mean, see my
green felt.
Yep. We got you, Rob.
Wonderful. All right. We've got the home team. Well, the road team is going to be the New England Patriots. They were 16-0, and they lose in the Super Bowl. And who did they lose to in the Super Bowl? But not to 86 Giants, but they lost to the 07 Giants.
Yeah.
But I think this team was a little better defensively right here. So,
okay.
Super Bowl champions that beat Buffalo, right? No,
Denver. They beat the Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos. 46-10, maybe?
39-20.
Oh, yeah.
39-20. We got you.
That was that age where it was a blowout every Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Very close. Yep.
Yeah, Denver was ahead at halftime.
Yeah, they were.
So,
the 9.
Let's do this then. All righty. The dot will be the Giants. The no dot will be New England, and that's a team that will get the ball the first half.
Okay.
It's a dot. It will be the New York Giants getting the ball first half. All right. Over under for this game. Let's see. Yeah. Wow.
You know what? I'll just throw an arbitrary number out there.
44?
Okay, good enough.
What was you going to say?
42 and a half.
42 and all right, let's go 43 and a half then. Let's go 43.
All right, that'll work.
Is there a home team?
Oh,
Is there a home
43
team or a neutral site?
We will give New York Giants the home team if anything flies the home team.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick New England to win this ball game. Wow, I think it's gonna be really, really close. I'm gonna say 24-20. New York Giants 20. And that would have been 44. So I think it will go over the total, but I think it's going to be really, really good. If you got a score of your own, guys, just throw it out there, and we'll see what anybody else says. Giants receiving the kickoff from the Patriots. That's a 16 already. Kickoff. 16 is a return team electric. They are not. Average field position for the Giants. All right. Here we go. 4 on the red dice. That'll be 2 dots or 2 game clock times. 346. We go. All you do, Sean, is you go from the lowest number to the highest numbers. 3, 4, 6.
Okay.
3, 4, 6. Do they have great field position? No. We just said they had average field position. Is this an erratic offense? They are not. Is this a disciplined defense? No, they are not. It'll be a field goal attempt by the Giants.
Yeah,
field goal attempt.
And Sean, each dot or whatever for the time, that's a minute 15 seconds, basically.
Yeah, it is. So a six will be 5 minutes, and 1 will be only a minute and 15 seconds. So, yep. So the Giants, 12 to 51. Anything over 51, it misses it. 11 could be a block. 43, it is good, and we have ourselves a 3-0 lead by the Giants.
So the 3, 4, 6 you initially rolled.
Right, and then I have all these. I got a couple of charts here. I just look at 346 on here, and then I read something, and then I match it to their card. And if they don't have it, then you just go to the next thing. You get from over here to over here, and if they don't have it, then it's got a final thing right here that happens. So you just roll with it. So it doesn't take long generally to play this game after you know the game. All right, so New England now will be getting the ball. Kickoff time, 36, and they have the 20-yard line. That's a touchback. And here we go. Patriots, 1 right there. So that'll be only 1 on the time clock. It's a 1-1-4. Have they got a reliable offense? They do. They're going to punt the ball to back to the Giants. And that's the end of that. 16 on a punt. And that'll be poor field position for the Giants. So it's going to be inside the 20 for the Giants. Let's see what they're going to do now. 1.
Wow.
And that's a 1-1-6. Do they have a prolific offense? The Giants do not. Is this an inept defense? No. Punt, but they're going to hit it back to the coffin corner. So they're going to try to pin New England deep. Let's see what happens here. 25, coffin corner punt. 25, and yes, indeed, they put New England deep in their own field position. Poor field position. New England. That's a 4. That'll be 2 dots, and we're about almost halfway through the first quarter. 4-4-5 for New England. 4-4-5. Do they have an erratic offense? No. Is this defense stiff or disciplined? They are stiff. Yes, they are. Punt. And New England's not getting anything so far here in this first quarter. 3-0 is the score. New England's going to punt it 21. 21 on the punt and another poor field position. Neither team can get away from their own end zone. They're staying in their own side of the field. Giants now with the football. That's a 1. That's only 1 tick of the clock. It'll be a 145. 145. Do they have
great guy kicking for both teams out there?
Yeah, it must be today. Do they have great field position? No, they do not. Does New England have an inept defense? No. But it will be another field goal attempt by the Giants now. Another field goal attempt by the Giants. They can make it a 6-0 game. 12-51. 43, it's good. 6-0 Giants. How about that?
Raul Allegre is your MVP right now.
And we're going to kick off right now. Let's see what happens again. 21 on a kickoff, and that'll be average field position. So the Giants, New England, rather. I'm sorry. They're going to have average field position and a very long first quarter left. And only 2 dots there. So we're just going inside 5-minute mark of the first quarter. 2-2-4. 2-2-4. Do they have a reliable offense? Indeed, they do. Another punt. New England can't get out of the way offensively right now. 6-0 the Giants.
That's all right. Turning it over.
51 on a punt. And that'll be average field position for the Giants. So they're going to be out at least outside the 20 anyway. So they got a chance here. 3. That'll be 2 dots, and that still leaves 1 more dot left in the first quarter, a 3:36. Do they have a clumsy offense? They don't. Is there an active defense in New England? No. Is this a staunch defense? They are semi-staunch. The dot says they're not staunch defense. That'll be a touchdown pass by the New York Giants. How about that? Touchdown pass, Giants. And the extra point.
No 2-point. A 2-point conversion rule.
No 2-point conversion rules here. We're going. Okay. Well, you know what? What the hell? We will play 2-point conversions. 12-0. They're still 12-66. They're gonna go. They're gonna take the extra point and make it 13-0. Especially New England's not shown they can even score yet. So
I think Tom Brady's yelling at everybody on the sideline.
He's still, how many of the things has he broken so far?
And Randy Moss is saying, "Throw me the damn ball,
bitch. Throw me the ball, bitch." 1:15 left, and New England has the ball. Average field position.
Actually, that was Keyshawn Johnson, wasn't it?
Throw me the damn ball, yeah.
Get
me the damn ball, yeah. And that will end the first quarter 13-0, and we'll start the second quarter right here. So New England has the ball into the second quarter, and this will be at 1:33. 1:33. Is this a prolific offense? Yes, it is. Touchdown run, New England. Touchdown run, New England. How about that? Extra point attempt. Anything but an 11. That's 35. That's good. So as soon as you count Tom out, that's what the hell happens, right? And it is
tied at 3.
13-7 is the score now. The Giants now will receive the ball. It is a 62. That'll be back at the 20-yard line for the Giants. That's a 4. That'll be 2 time slots, and that'll be a 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. Is this season prior to 87? No. We're not going to count that. Is this a dull offense? No. It'll be a touchdown run, New York Giants. Touchdown run, New York Giants. We're going to play this game like it's today. So they can make it a 20-7 game now. Anything but an 11. Oh, it's a 12, but it's not an 11, so it's good. 20-7. And now I think the over's looking pretty good right here, especially we're just getting into the second quarter. 14 on the kickoff. Poor tackling, good running combined for an energizing return. Great field position, New England. So let's see what New England can do here. That's a 3. That'll be 2 ticks of the clock, and that'll be a 3:66. Do they have poor field position? No. Offense pushes down the field, caps it off with a short pass by Brady, 6 points. Touchdown pass, Brady.
On 2 dots, are you talking about the time?
This one, the red is always a time. So a 1 is 1:15. A 2, a 3, or a 4 is 2.5 minutes. A 5 is 3 minutes 45 seconds, and a 6 is 5 minutes off the clock out of a quarter.
Okay.
That's the thing. We hadn't been seeing 5s and 6s yet. It's been a slow running clock so far. So extra point attempt, anything but an 11. 11 gives them a chance to block it. 45, it's good. And we are just not even halfway through the second quarter yet. 20-14. And the Giants are proving that they can at least score with this team. So let's see if they can keep it going. 61, and it's a touchback to the 20. That's a 4. That'll be 2 more dots. And that'll be a 4-4-6. 4-4-6. Do they have an erratic offense? No. Is this a stiff defense? It's semi-stiff. The dot says stiff. It's going to be a punt. Elsewise, it would have been a field goal chance. So the first time that the Giants have had to punt to them, I think, today. 45. And it'll be average field position for New England now. And we got 5 dots left to go in this first half. That'll take care of 2 of them. So we're just inside 5 minutes left. 2-2-4. Reliable offense. Yes, it'll be a punt. So 20-14 to score. 3 dots left, and they're going to punt. And it's a 52. And it is average field position for the Giants. Average field position for the Giants. 3. That'll be 2 dots, and then I'll only leave 1 more dot. That'll be a 134. Do they have poor field position? No. Do we have an inept defense? No. Once again, it's going to be another field goal attempt by the Giants. And they can spread the lead a little bit here. 12-51. 52. No good. So no good there. And New England will get the ball average field position with only 1 tick. So the only way they can get a playoff here is the red dot be a 1. And it's not. So it's end of half. End of half. And at the end of the first half, the Giants 20 and the Patriots 14. And the third quarter, New England will start with the ball. They kicked off in the first half. What's up, Sean? So let's see. Sean wanted to watch these 2 teams play. 13, cuts and turns upfield, loses a football, fumble. So let's see what's going to happen here. 1, kicking team picks up the loose ball. If this is an odd result, it's going to run it all the way back for a touchdown. So it's 50-50. So if it's a dot on this ball, the Giants pick it up and go for a touchdown. No. But it is great field position, so it will be turnover number 1 on a kickoff fumble. Yep. And New York Giants get the ball in great field position. So with a 20-14 lead. 5. That is 3 dots. Let's see. That's starting the half here. 4-5-5. 4-5-5. Is this a dull offense? No. Quarterback lunges across the goal line. Touchdown, Giants. Touchdown run, Giants. And now they can make this game 27-14 if they get an extra point. No 11. And it's a 14. It's good. And this is definitely old-time rules as far as extra points go because look at all of them that were missed in the Washington game. All the kicks that was missed in the Washington game today.
Yeah.
That was it was terrible. I think 4 kicks got missed today. Crazy. New England gets the ball now. And they have average field position here in the third quarter.
At least 3.
And that'll be 3 dots, and that takes us at least almost to halfway through the third quarter. That'll be a 1-5-6. Do they have poor field position? No. Do they have great field position? No. It'll be a punt. That was in between. 27-14 is the score. 27-14. Punt time.
Huh?
23.
Uh-uh.
And that'll be poor field position for the Giants. So the Giants start backed up. And that'll be a 1. It'll be a long game here, isn't it? 1-1-5 for the Giants. Poor field position. Yep, punt, and it's going to be backed up punt. So, backed up against their line, backed up against their end zone. So let's see what's going to happen here. 36. Backed up punt. It's going to be average field position for New England. And they are down 13 points now. They got to get something on the board here. Only 1 dot. 5 minutes still left in the third. 155. Secure offense? No. Clumsy offense? No. Active defense?
Probably go to the bathroom, actually.
No. It's going to be a punt. Be another punt. So the Giants now. 32. Let's see what they're going to do on the punt. And it's going to be poor field position for the Giants. And let's see what's going to happen now. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That will actually end the third quarter. 5, 6, 6. Do they have a shaky offense? No. Is this a staunch defense? Semi-staunch. The dot said no. Touchdown pass, Giants. Touchdown pass, Giants. Extra point attempt can make this game a 34-14 game.
Uh-oh.
34-14? It is. It's good. Now,
where the hell's Walter Coleman at to ref this game?
New England now will get the ball. Can New England come back from 20 down in the fourth? We'll see. 56, and they're starting at the 20. Here's where they got to start. 6, that's 4 dots, so that is not what they wanted. 136. Prolific offense. Yes, indeed. Touchdown pass, Tom Brady. Touchdown pass, Brady. Let's see. That'll make it 34-20. They go for the extra point in. Going for the extra point. 12-66. That's 24. It's good. And they are not going to onside kick. They're going to punt it, and they're going to kick it off. Kick it away. Let's see what happens. 51. And New York Giants get the ball at their 20. See if their defense can hold. 2 dots. That'll be a 2-3-4. 2-3-4. Dull offense. Undisciplined. No. Is this a staunch defense? Yes, they're going to have to punt. They have got to punt. New England's getting the ball back. Let's see what happens here. 33 on the punt. And average field position for New England.
What's average field position?
Average is anything between 20 and the 39-yard line.
And then how does it pick which yard lines?
So it doesn't really matter where at. It'll ask on here, are they in poor field position, average field position, or great field position? And they'll let you work accordingly from that. So right now, them being in average field position, there's advantages to it, especially if it comes late in the game. But right now, once in a while, it'll ask you, are you in poor field position? If you are, a lot of times they'll make you punt the ball or make you have trouble. Yeah. So it's a good thing to be in great field position. Okay. New England has the football now. It's only 6 ticks of the clock left in this game. And that is 4 right there. Wow. 2-2-6. 2-2-6. Secure offense. New. Passive defense. New. Fumble. This is going to be a fumble. Uh-oh. Fumble and a 1. What happens on a fumble? Poor field position. What's up, Bob?
Hey, Sean. Hey, guys.
Hey, Bob.
Poor field position. And it is a fumble and a turnover.
There you go.
This is looking like it's going to be the game right here.
Oh,
New
man.
York Giants average field position, anything but a 1, and this game is going to be over.
NFL's going to be so mad.
Oh, and that is end of game.
Oh.
End of game, and the score 34-21. It's it's the Giants.
Robert Kraft is slamming his high heel to the ground.
Yeah, let's see, 27. He scored another one. So the Giants. Let's see, none of the Giants actually scored.
Wonder how good of a game Joe Morris had.
Yeah. I guess you can kind of average out things and figure out how well they played. But 34-21.
Wow.
Sean D asked for it to be played, and that's how quick a game gets played. Sean,
yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, and I'll tell you the truth. More often than not, you get a lot more 5s and 6s, and the game even goes faster than that. So
yeah.
Yeah. So not
What's
a
it
bad
called?
game. Fast drive football. Write that down because it's absolutely free. Have you got any of those seasons, Bob?
Oh, I've got just about all the seasons. I downloaded all the seasons.
How many have you printed any of them?
I printed one season, I think. I don't know which one it was now.
Yeah.
It's over my other table.
Yeah, I've got different ones right here, and So, wow.
And I'm using the version 2 book now.
Yeah, there is a second version, Sean. So definitely take a look at all that if you get, because that's the way the cards look. Yeah.
Okay.
And then yesterday I decided, just for shits and giggles, I was like, I'm gonna play 2 teams that absolutely suck. So it was who's it? Tampa against Houston Oilers, I think. Let me look. And
Sorry about the late that I just gotten the request.
Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Once I see you in here, let's see if Larry wants to come in. Larry a lot of times doesn't come in on Sundays. He just checks in on us. Larry, our prayers are still out to you and your family.
For the funeral tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Sorry, Larry.
Toilet Bowl, 1983 Houston Oilers, 1983 Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They were both 2-14, and I played them 2 teams on here.
Houston was, huh?
Have you played the Cowboys season?
Cowboys what?
The one they didn't win any games or only won 1 game?
No, I don't have that season. I've got the 8.
I've got Washington.
86.
No, that was 89 or 88.
Redskins were dominating the league back then, I think.
I got to 83 season. I got to 86 season. I got to 99 season. I got to 2007 season. And then I got to 2021 top 35 college teams.
Yeah, I downloaded all of them, but I didn't
want to download all those teams on my thing here because it would have sucked up so much
ink.
Well, I'm just talking about just as far
memory.
as memory.
Space.
Yeah, it's memory space. Yeah, storage space. Yeah, but yeah, Sean, you can find the 1980 season on there.
Huh.
Like I say, yeah,
for free, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, they're there for free. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got this. This is a season right here. 83. Yeah, that's a year that the Raiders won. Yeah, that's the year they beat Washington.
Okay, yeah. And 80 was the Eagles, 83 was Washington. Those are the good old days.
So it's 12-4, in the AFC West, Super Bowl champions, and then right there it tells you all of look at all the offense and stuff.
Marcus Allen and Pat.
Marcus Allen led them in rushing, and then they also had Frank Hawkins. They had Greg Pruitt and Kenny King.
Who is the quarterback? I can't remember his name.
Jim Plunkett.
Plunkett.
And then receiving, they had Todd Christensen, Marcus Allen,
Yeah.
Branch, Barnwell, Hawkins, Kenny King, and Williams.
That was a bad team.
Fred Blitnikoff was out of the league by 83.
Yeah. And then
he was out
interceptions. I think his name was Van McElroy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rod
correct.
Martin, Lester Hayes, Davis, Millen,
Matt Millen.
Davis, and then Haynes. That was a guy that came from.
They still had Hendricks too, I think, didn't they?
He didn't. If he did, he didn't commit. He didn't get any interceptions that whole year. And then fumble. I can tell you they're starting 11
And
plus.
was
Howie Long was on that team.
Oh, yeah.
Al on that team?
Alzado, Hendricks, Millen, Bob Nelson, Martin, Hayes, Watts, Davis, McElroy, and for number 12, I had to throw in Jack Squirick, if you remember what he did in the Super
Heisman
Bowl.
does.
Yeah, Theismann remembers that low screen pass. It did not go his way, and Squirick ran it back for a whole 7 yards for a touchdown. Yep. So
That was the play that effectively ended that game.
Oh, it was over
Yeah.
with.
I mean, the block punt didn't help.
So here's a little trivia question. So there was a block point after. That's why Washington only got 9 points. Who blocked the point after?
Who blocked a point after from
I don't remember. I know Reagan scored the touchdown, but
if you would like a hint, I can give you a hint.
Howie Long.
No.
Give us a hint, Tim.
Their children, or his children, also played in the NFL as quarterbacks.
Okay.
Let's see.
Man.
Wow. Hold on.
his children played in
Yes.
NFL as quarterback.
Two children.
Hasselbeck?
What's
Manning?
his first name?
Archie?
No.
No. Hasselbeck. Rod Hasselbeck.
No. Don Hasselbeck blocked
Don
the extra
Hasselbeck.
point
Oh.
for in that Super Bowl.
Oh.
His sons, Matt.
Okay. All right.
They had two sons, both play in the NFL.
But yeah, I went by how many yards they averaged, catches and stuff like that. And I just went through the whole 83 season right there with them.
Huh.
And so I just put that on the back of the card. So a lot of times when I play, I'll be like, well, Plunkett threw the ball, and I got 12 right here. Let's roll it. Who caught it? Number 9, Barnwell.
Yeah.
So he gets a receiving touchdown. That's it. So if you ever want to play a whole season, you could do that. And, it's got, like I say, it's got all the teams that played that year, and you can match them up, divisions. Yeah.
Packers are winning 6-3 right now.
Yeah. Yep. 6-3. Darlene said it was up just by a field goal. Yeah.
Is there any good basketball games out there?
New ones, I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this new basketball game that's going to come out. I don't know.
Replay basketball's pretty good.
Replay?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gardner tried replay basketball, didn't he?
Who did?
Dave Gardner.
May have. I don't know.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah.
With the 85-86 Celtics.
Did anybody get any ties today with their scores? I mean, get any extra points for the scores?
No.
Panthers Saints 10-7. I thought maybe Bob got it with a 10-7 score. I know he said a couple of 10 Panthers Saints 10-7.
No, that was 21-20. Rob, you came real close for Kansas City
Chiefs Raiders. Yeah, I did. I said 31-14. And then, how about this one? Another week, 1916 overtime win.
Yep.
Remember, I
That's
picked that.
correct.
I picked that one for the. I picked
Oh,
that
for
one for
the-
the Tampa Bay game. Yeah, for the Tampa Bay game when they went overtime. Yep.
Yeah, there were no unique scores this week. The 11-6
Other than
game.
the 11, how about the 11-6?
All
11-6
right,
game.
All right, another question. So it's the second time it's happened in the NFL. Can you name the last time it happened?
11-6?
Yes.
Wow.
I could give you the biggest hint you'd ever want. You actually have the fast drive season that it happened.
99.
What teams?
Was it the Browns?
No.
No.
I'll give you another hint. They named a rule in the NFL after a play that happened in this game.
So it's Steelers.
No.
No, it wasn't the Rooney rule. No,
No.
of course, it couldn't be the Rooney rule.
No.
It wasn't a Tuck rule. Let's see. Hold on.
No.
It
No, 'cause
wasn't.
that
It
was a
wasn't.
rule.
I guess it
Was
had to be
it
something about
the
lateral.
Tampa
The
Bay
lateral.
St. Louis game
Ding, 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 ding.
with the completion on the ball touching the ground type of thing?
Yes, that was the Bert Emanuel rule.
Or
that they-
manual, yeah.
Okay.
That was the final score of that game because the Ricky Prohl made it 11-6. They went for 2 and missed, and that's how the game ended, 11-6.
Did you see how it became 11-6 today?
Yeah, and then the freaking Fox cut out saying, "Oh, we're completely
You can
ignored
see.
that they
You
gave
can
the-"
see the guy do like, yeah, that's
Yeah.
a goal line.
Yeah,
And they said 9-6, and I'm thinking, Keith will tell you, I texted him right then, and I said, this may be 11-6. They may go to the, because
yeah. Oh, trust me,
Yeah,
Vegas would have been
Vegas was
very
hot.
interested
yeah,
in
they're
those
hot
2
by
points.
yeah, because they gave a hook for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, damn right. They didn't want to see that.
No.
No, they didn't want that. Vegas did not want it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Vegas did not want that.
And Bob with the 14-10 pick gets 3 points for that game.
Yeah. We bunch of us did pretty well today. We'll see.
You may have to check me. I just got in the 20s, which I think is okay for.
Cowboys got. I mean, Keith got 2 points for the Commanders game today.
Hold on.
Yeah, he's the only
Yes,
one
he
getting
did.
points for
Yes,
that.
he did.
He's the only one that did.
He only got points, period, in that game.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh, for the point. Yeah, because
I wanted to ask you a
Oh,
question.
okay.
I wanted to ask a question. Who did Brian take?
9-3 Green Bay.
Who did Brian take with the Giants and the Eagles? What was his score?
I didn't write it. He didn't give scores. You just did over-unders with him.
That's right. I got to go back and watch the video then because I put it at the end because we all went with the Giants, but I normally put his all the way to the far right. That way at the end of the night, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll see what
Now-
happens.
Right now, I'm just
Now,
kind of.
Tim, you were talking about. I heard you talking about me about the scores. What was my scores close to?
Oh, which one was it that you were close to? Give me a second.
Kansas City or something?
No, it
Rob,
wasn't Kansas
Rob had the
City.
close one for Kansas City. I think you may have been close for. Was it the
Jags
Jacksonville?
Titans. Jags Titans.
Hold on, no. Oh, the San Francisco. No,
He's
not
wrong.
Cleveland, Pittsburgh.
It don't matter. I was just.
Oh, Baltimore, Cincinnati. You were within 3 points for Cincinnati.
Oh, was I?
Yeah. And then no.
And it doesn't look like their starters coming back next week. Baltimore's.
No.
Lamar's not playing next week.
It doesn't look like it. They're saying it does not look like it. And I can tell you this: if he doesn't, I don't give them a good chance at all. What do you guys say?
Probably not.
No.
Or who are you talking about? The Ravens?
Yeah. You think he
Yeah.
got a chance against Cincinnati without Lamar?
Well,
Well,
that other backup they got might give him a little bit of a chance, but
Well, he didn't do too good today. So
no, I mean, but the second string guy wasn't he playing? Was he playing today?
no,
Huntley?
no, he was
He
out
might.
today.
He might give him.
No, they had who was number 19? Who was that, Bob? What was his name?
I don't remember what his name was, but I know Huntley wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Oh, let me pull up this. I got it here.
Huntley and Huntley, both, all three of their top three were out. Yeah.
Bad. Anthony Brown, worst damn quarterback you ever did see.
How about the
44
Texans
with 2 INTs?
How about the Texans going for 2 to give away make sure they gave away the first pick in the draft? They going to beat the Colts.
You know what? For all I care, he's Santa Claus, aka Lovie Smith, probably just wanted to get the fuck out of there.
He probably figures I'm not going to get to run this show anyway, so screw him.
Yeah.
Is he gone from there now?
Not yet,
know.
but we'll see what happens. I think he'll get fired.
Tomorrow is what, Black Monday?
Yes.
He'll get fired.
Who gets fired first?
Okay.
Cardinals coach.
Yeah.
The only reason, no, the Texans coach will get fired just because he's a time zone over.
Well, okay. The first news you'll probably hear is Jeff Saturday will not be back not be rehired as interim coach.
Right. And then
usually you'll hear so and so got called into a meeting for a couple guys.
Yep.
Yep. He got called in for a team meeting, and the team is already gone. They've
Went
already
in with
won
2 nuts and came out with 1 or something like that. Yeah, he's gone.
So,
and I don't think Wilkes will be back with Carolina next year.
Although he may have played himself into at least some interviews.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't.
Could. I'm with you.
I don't think he'll be back for the Carolinas though.
Either that or he'll be a defensive coordinator.
When does Eric Bieniemy ever get a job?
God, you would hope soon.
He's not been given even any opportunity. I'm thinking maybe he'll go to Houston. That's where I think he'll end up. I think Bieniemy.
God knows Brandon Cooks finally played today for Houston.
I think Bieniemy. And then hell, I'm even hearing that Titans may fire their. Look, all I know is this. You're a great coach as long as you win. But this year, he had a lot of problems winning, and he had a lot of different quarterbacks. And that shows you then how you coach when your back's against the wall. And Vrabel's not as good a coach as I thought he was. I thought he was a much better coach than he is.
I think he's
I agree.
You don't think he's as good a coach as we once thought, Tim?
Maybe not with the Titans.
Right. I think he could go to a different setup and do something.
Right.
Now, the $100,000 question is, will Belichick stay? It won't surprise me if he leaves. If he leaves, that'll be it for him. He will not go anywhere else. I think he's in his last place. I think he stays. Obviously, Commanders coach. I wish like hell they would fire him. I wish he would resign.
Yeah, he's not going to go anyplace.
No, he's not going anyplace, and they're not going to fire him. Rams coach, like I say, I've already heard it on AP. He's going to resign come Tuesday. We're going to see. Yeah, McVay. He's going to resign Tuesday.
Did they say why? Is he burned out?
Burned out. He said he's went to the hospital 4 times this year for anxiety attacks during the season here. So he's having a hell of a trouble.
Yeah.
Seahawks coach, if he left, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Right now, they're they're okay, but they're not the greatest team in the world. Jets coach Salah or whatever, he'll be back. Dolphins coach, he kept his job today. Falcons, he'll probably get to keep his job. Giants.
Harbaugh will be back.
Yeah, Harbaugh will be back. Giants, he'll be back, as well as the Eagles. Panthers, like you say, he's probably gone. Saints coach could be gone. That's another coach who could be out of there. Broncos, they've already got rid of their coach, so we'll see what happens there. Texans, they'll fire their coach. Saturday, he'll be gone. Lions, that's a hard one to call right there.
No,
because
Lions, I think he's safe.
I would have told you 6 weeks ago he stays, but they are coming down to the end here, and they're playing like shit again. I mean, if they had played the last 4 weeks like they had the 5 prior to that, they'd have been in the playoffs. But they played like garbage coming down the stretch.
Pretty good last week. Yes.
How about Green Bay's coach? Think he'll still be around?
He'll be around.
Especially if they win.
Yeah. He's not going anywhere.
Did you say anything about the Dolphins coach? Or
He saved his job today. Saved his job. A lot of people said they saw him getting fired if they didn't make it. Who do you think is a better overall matchup for the 49ers? Seahawks or the Packers? I think the Packers give them a harder game because they have the way to throw the ball down the field. Seahawks can't do it. Seahawks are going to try to run the ball down the throat. I think the 49ers would rather play the Seahawks. Yeah.
Is the coach that the Illinois Illini have right now, has he ever been in the NFL?
I'm not sure.
Illinois' coach. He's a new coach.
I always forget his name.
I don't have my phone right here beside me. Illinois' coach. Somebody tell me, and I can tell you where
I
they.
get him and Bieniemy mixed up sometimes in my mind.
Is the Illinois coach? Is he a black guy?
No.
Bieniemy's a black guy that was a running back.
Yeah, it's the name. It's just kind of.
Bert Bielema.
Bielema, that's it.
He got fired. He got fired from Wisconsin, and then where'd he go? Is he Illinois now?
Yeah, Illinois.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't realize that.
Oh, he missed the field goal.
6-3.
Yeah, they stomped Wisconsin this year.
9-3. They went for a field goal to make it 9-6, and he missed it.
Oh, is it 9-3?
Green Bay.
Yeah.
6-13 left.
6-13 in the first half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. I don't look for that to get any closer. Any chance Stefanski gets the axe? What's the?
There is a distinct possibility. Also, don't be shocked if Joe Woods, the defensive coordinator, bye-bye, turn in your access card. Defensive coordinator. Wouldn't doubt if he maybe tries to get a new offensive coordinator. This could be you fire your whole staff or you're gone.
Yeah, I got a feeling Washington's got to go after a new offensive coordinator too. Scott Turner probably is gone. Jack Del Rio has been talking about maybe going out to we'll see what happens.
Is Vic Fangio coaching anywhere right now as a defensive coordinator? He's good at defensive coaching.
Fangio, he was with the Broncos at one time.
Yeah, he was doing really good with the Bears.
I don't think if he is anywhere.
Vic Fangio is the defensive consultant for the Eagles.
Oh,
okay.
He ain't got no way to go now.
I like that guy that the Steelers had for defensive coordinator forever.
The old guy.
Yeah, the old guy is probably not.
What the hell is his name?
And then Jim Johnson of the Eagles was good too.
Jim Johnson. Did he pass away?
I think both of them did.
What was it? What was that defensive coordinator for the Steelers for years? I'll think of his name in a minute. Hold on. Dick LeBeau. Dick LeBeau.
Yeah, that's it.
Dick LeBeau. He was a. How many career sacks does J.J. Watt have?
LeBeau, I think, played with the Lions back when they had night training.
136, 137. I don't know. He got 1 or 2 today, something like that. Ken Castro, who won which game? Yeah, Dick LeBeau was he was a hell of a defensive coordinator. My gosh, he
Mhm.
was really, really, really good.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's one guy the game didn't pass by. He just
Yeah,
followed right
yeah,
along.
yeah. LeBeau was a premier defensive back in the '60s. Yeah,
Yes, he's a Hall of Famer too.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, with Dick Night Train Lane, and there was another guy that was. They had another guy that was tandem with Lane before LeBeau, I think that was, or maybe after LeBeau, that was really good too.
He won't win in Detroit, was he?
Yes, he was.
Was
He
it
played in
Detroit?
Detroit.
Detroit.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay.
for 13 years. He started
Return
at
punts, I believe. Yeah, LeBeau return punts a few years. Yeah. Yeah. Um. I think
10 years. He was the Steelers defensive coordinator before moving on to the Titans.
who was that?
LeBeau.
I didn't even know he went to the Titans.
Yeah, 2015 to 2017.
Yeah.
And also played under
Is he still living? Is he still
Yes,
living? Well,
he's
I
still
thought
living.
he was.
Oh, LeBeau's
He's
still
got-
on? Oh,
Yeah,
LeBeau's
he
still
got to
up.
be mid-70s.
apologize. I
Nope,
thought he
85.
Oh, 85. Wow. How about
Yeah,
that?
he went to Ohio State and played for Woody Hayes and won the 1957 national championship with them.
Wow.
Halfback and a cornerback.
Wow.
Yep. He was Night Train Lane, Yale Larry, and Lem Barney were all on that.
Lem Barney, that was it. Yeah, another Hall of Famer.
Lim Barney. He played all through the 70s too.
It was Lem, Lem, wasn't it?
Yes,
Yeah,
LEM.
and he played all through the 70s. He was the youngest of the bunch.
Yeah.
Yes, well, through 77.
Yeah. He played on through. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's another one of those Jackson State products.
Out of Alabama. Or was it Mississippi? Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi, yeah. Well, no, Jackson State. That's Mississippi.
Yeah. But if I'm Washington, I get rid of Scott Turner tomorrow. Be like, bye. You got to go. And I would probably, if I was going to try to get an offensive mind,
North Turner?
no. North Turner's old. You need a new guy. I'll tell you who I'd get. And people would probably be like, really? I'd get the coach from Arizona.
Oh, Kingsbury is your offensive coordinator?
Yep, I would.
Sometimes guys are made just to be a coordinator. I mean,
I would get him. I'd like to see what he could do. Scott Turner didn't do, man. Every call he made today worked out for Washington.
what if the Raiders fired McDaniel?
Oh, I'd love to see him come to Washington, but he's got an easy bake oven sitting there in New England's in there back in the office there. He can go in there, open that oven anytime he wants to, and say, "Yep, I want to heat up my biscuits there, Coach."
Wonder if Drew Brees would be any good as a coordinator.
I don't know. You got to kind of wonder. He didn't do a hell of a lot for the quarterbacks in Purdue this year. This especially this bowl season. But
Right.
we don't know. We really don't know what he could do. I don't know.
Tony Romo?
I'd love to see him go coach. I'd love to see him coach somewhere. Go to Northern Illinois. Go to Illinois. Go to Indiana. That's where he played.
That's where he played.
Was it Eastern Illinois?
Eastern, yeah.
Oh, okay. Eastern Illinois. Yeah. Go to north, south, east, or west of Illinois and play. Coach. Go take over Michigan's job when it opens up, because it's going to open up. I think that'll be one of the. Oh, we was talking about fire. Oh, that'll be another one that gets fired tomorrow too. The Raiders. Oh yeah, if he doesn't resign, he's going to
How
get
about
fired.
Jason Garrett?
He's a retread though. I don't know if that's what anybody needs. He was not a good coordinator in the Giants, but I don't know how much he got to do. I don't know. But I got a feeling Josh McDaniels will get fired tomorrow. Arizona coach gets fired tomorrow. Texans coach gets fired tomorrow. I won't be surprised if Cleveland's coach gets fired tomorrow. Like you say, the Panthers could get rid of their coach tomorrow. Washington should, but they won't. They won't do it.
My dad says he likes Eberflus for the Bears.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He thinks he's doing.
We'll see what happens with
job.
him. Yeah. And now with number 1 pick overall, they got to go get some linemen.
Well, he's hoping they trade down.
Yeah. If they don't trade down, is Harrison Jr. Is he available in the draft this year?
No.
Is he? No.
He is only a sophomore.
So
they had a picture of
Wouldn't
the
that be some
2021 receiving room for Ohio State. Egbuka, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and Julian Fleming were their 5 wide receivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Fields?
Yeah, for Fields.
Easily the best wide receiving core they've ever had.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would have worked if they'd had that quarterback that just transferred to Notre Dame or something there.
Well, if they had Quinn Ewers.
Yeah. Ewers was there.
Ewers, yeah.
Yeah. Or suppose that they had, what's his name, it transferred from there and went down to LSU.
No,
Joe Burrow, yeah.
Burrow. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. Can you imagine that one now?
Hey, Rob.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Are those all games behind you there?
Books.
No,
They're all books.
Oh, they're books.
Yeah. Games over here.
Those now. How many of those books have you read back there, Rob?
Same amount you have. We'll try to be a smart ass, folks, but I am not.
It's okay, Rob. None of them are sports books. I understand.
Girls. First one I look back is girls.
Girls.
Well, that could be an interesting subject.
Okay. Do we go over the top here? Crazy Rich Asians.
Okay, to be fair, that was made into a movie.
The movie?
Okay. Admission. What the hell? The Good Girl. Okay. House Girl. Good Lord. Harlot as a Tell No One. Stay Close. Yeah. She's got them lined up according to Arthur's
Sounds like a bunch of sex books back there.
Yeah. Lucky Girl. Beautiful People.
Hi, Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Barefoot.
Strike nurses.
Barefoot. The Rocks.
The Rocks.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Are they going to lay a smackdown on somebody?
I don't know.
Yes.
Mother of Pearl. The Things We Keep.
You're getting kind of excited here.
You got any sports books back here?
Oh, let's see if they are over here, and there's probably like 2 of them.
Oh,
Michael, I saw the Phillies and Tigers made a 5-player swap with a relief.
Yeah, we got rid of Nick Maton. We got rid of Veerling. We got their closer.
Actually, the one book that I could probably get on the cheap if I really wanted to get it, or maybe might be what I asked for next year or this year for Christmas. Football for a Buck, the story about the USFL.
Oh, that lawsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the money amount. Now, if you watch the Small Potatoes 30 for 30, they showed the real check to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
And the reason it's $3.86, the judgment was for $1. For any antitrust suit, it's tripled. And the 86 cents was interest because the judgment was later than when the length of the trial. So they gave him 86 cents interest.
He's probably still got that check Probably
Yep.
in a
No, Trump doesn't have it. I don't think they dug it out for him. Somebody's had it,
Oh,
and so they pulled it out and said, "Wouldn't have mattered. It would have been small potatoes." And that's how they got the
When does anybody know when the USFL season starts again?
April. Because they just
Very-
showed it up on the
very-
screen 5 times today. April.
Okay, I
very
guess that's-
shortly.
I ain't trying to be a smart ass.
No. It's the Fox.
They got a commercial and one of them runs around and either scores or either gets plowed over.
Lions recover.
Yeah, she's in a cheering.
Oh, a
She's in a
fumble.
cheering. Yeah.
Oh, you must have seen it before I did. Okay.
Mhm.
You
She's in a
should have seen.
cheering.
I was following Urinating Tree, one of the guys I've talked about, YouTube channel I follow. He did a fundraiser stream while watching the Browns Steelers game.
Oh,
Watch your shit. Hey, Dara, the good guys winning?
No.
Yeah.
It's 9-3.
Oh, so the bad guys got the
Still in the
ball.
first half. Huh? Oh, it's only 8:36.
Bad guys are the Lions. Aren't you? You guys want to?
Oh,
Packers.
bad guys are the Lion. Oh,
okay.
She
Hey,
said,
Keith.
I don't know
Yeah.
who you want, but I want the Lions to.
The other day, the Keith Avalon said that new basketball game would be a while yet.
yeah.
The what?
The
The new basketball game will be a while yet.
Be a while, yeah, all right.
They were supposed to make an announcement for January pre-sales, but
History
it's
Maker
not
was-
ready yet.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't
Let's
hold
see.
up too
Let's see
long.
if I got myself a score for tonight. I thought I don't know if I. wrote it
I
down.
thought I had a score, but I did these kind of on the fly, and I'm not really
Yeah.
very good at. I should be like over 20, but not greater than like 22.
Oh,
So let's see. 33-16 is my scores tonight. 33.
I don't think you're going to make that score.
Yeah.
Eh,
Unless they start playing fast drive in the second half.
right.
Are we still doing
Although,
Tuesday
Dave, for-
picks?
Yeah, Tuesday picks, and we're up 7 now. We won them 1 this week, so we are up 7 on them. Is that right?
Okay.
Is that right? Weren't we up 6? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had Minnesota today, and they played
Oh,
well.
I should look up to see if Ohio State lost to Maryland today. They were on at 1:00 on ESPN. I was like, yeah, I saw they were losing in the second half.
They were losing with a couple minutes left to go. I
Yeah,
think
it was 80-73. They lost, and then
yeah,
they had Houston, which is the number 2 team, right after them.
and
on
they
ESPN.
lost.
No,
Did they
they beat Cincinnati by 13.
Oh, were
But-
they in Cincinnati, or were they at home?
Yeah, they were in Cincinnati. Upset of
That's
the day
impressive.
could be Northwestern 84, Indiana 83.
Wow. Yeah.
Wow.
And Indiana's ranked 15th in the nation.
I see where Duke squeaked by 1 point yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? One. Yeah.
Let's see. Hold on.
Duke beat.
Boston College by 1 point. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
60
Illinois beat Wisconsin
67,
by 10 yesterday.
Was it 65, 66?
65-64.
4. Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
And,
And
by
then,
the way,
of course, tomorrow night, national championship game.
Yep.
Don't forget that, guys.
Virginia beat Syracuse yesterday.
Were they at home?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering. Man, we rode through Charlottesville. And it looked like it was a little more crowded than normal on a Saturday. Most times Saturday up in Collegeville. I call it Charlottesville, Collegeville. Yeah.
By the way, the most unlikely team in the top 25 right now, the College of Charleston, is 23rd in the nation.
Huh.
They only got, 3 losses or 2?
They got 1 loss.
1 loss, really?
Yeah,
How many wins? Are they 13, 14 wins?
16-1.
Wow. And the thing of it is, if they lose a couple of games and fall out of the top 25, you probably won't even see them get picked.
Probably not.
Nope. If they don't win their conference. Now, that's a good thing about conference wins and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, the problem. The thing is, though, is that you've got to have you've got to follow the Gonzaga method from
Yep.
now on to get your conference any. You got to go deep run, and then make it the next year, and at least win a game.
Yeah. But they've never won a national championship, have they?
Who,
College
Gonzaga?
Charleston.
Gonzaga.
Oh, Gonzaga.
No.
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 I didn't think so.
They got to the title game the one year. What, last year? 2 years ago? 2 years ago.
Yeah, 2
Against
years
Baylor,
ago.
and
Yeah.
got destroyed.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Wasn't that the year Baylor won both basketballs or something? They had.
They might have made the. Let me see if Baylor won both that year.
I believe they won the men and the women's that year.
2021, right? Yeah.
Run, go.
Yeah, he's gonna get like 3 yards. Okay, so 2021 was.
Yeah, Michael, just a couple.
Stanford won in 2021.
Are you going to bed? Yeah, I'm gonna stay in there and watch it. So, what did Baylor's women's do?
Baylor women won in like 2019, I'm guessing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's see. Hold on. No, there was nothing due to COVID in 2020.
I'm not sure, Mike. Yeah, I think they might
2019
be
was Baylor
increasing.
for women.
Is there
UConn has pulled the double for
yeah,
men and women in the same year.
yeah.
Are there any good college hockey teams in Ohio, Tim?
The only one that plays, well, there's Bowling Green and Ohio State are the only ones that are like Toledo. I don't believe is a major pro. I don't think they even have a hockey team.
Youngstown State.
No, like none of the not Cleveland State or.
How about Cincinnati?
No, I don't think they have a hockey.
No.
Let me look up.
So Bowling Green and Ohio State are the only ones that really play at Division One or whatever.
Right. Oh, Miami does have one. That's right. Miami of Ohio does.
Oh,
Okay.
Cincinnati does have a hockey team. Okay.
okay.
I did not. That's probably they're probably not in the
Toledo,
top.
Toledo. How about Toledo? I bet they do too.
Let's see here.
Yeah. I bet they
College.
do.
There's a whole bunch of them actually.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, not like I said. I think of the big ones, but like just NCAA.
Who's the
Kansas
Red
said
Hawks? Is
Hawks.
that Toledo? Is the Red
That's
Hawks
Miami
Miami of
Toledo?
Ohio.
Miami of Ohio.
Toledo
Red Hawks.
does. Oops.
They used to be the Redskins.
All right, I'll come in there and I'll turn it down. All right.
Yeah, Toledo does have a hockey team. Yeah. Not
Michael
usually
Peterson
very
says this
good.
game is not good.
Oh,
Is it that bad,
you
Mike?
didn't have to slog through Miami and the Jets. Holy shit. Major props for anyone who put up with that for 3 hours.
Yeah.
And to think that one of those teams is going to the postseason,
Yeah.
huh?
Right. Yep.
I
And-
felt
and the
sorry
big
for Pittsburgh since
Yeah.
Miami
Things were
won.
kinda lining up for them, and then they fell.
Alex, I feel like Boston's going to hit a rail here very, very soon. Good night. I will. She says,
Hi,
hello,
Darlene.
guys.
Hello, Darlene.
Hi, Diane. Darlene.
Hi, Diane.
Darlene.
That's what
Darlene.
Bob called you.
Darlene.
Darlene, I mean, he said, and they're all laughing at Bob now.
It's okay. Tell Bob I had two other sisters and we were all D's.
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 sisters, and she's one of the D's. There's Donna, Diana, Darlene.
Hey.
So she's been called something else, yeah.
Oh.
Love you. I'm going to go in there and watch a football game in a minute. It must be halftime now.
I think I heard her call you
about 5
dumbass
seconds left
yesterday.
before halftime.
Yeah.
So you
What'd you
can
say,
probably
Keith?
take your rest-
I think I heard her
halftime
call you
rest.
dumbass yesterday.
That ain't the first time if you ever heard it either. It won't be the last time.
Oh, by the way, Rob, we're actually brought up in Dwayne's chat. We actually brought up your auction purchase because we were talking about
really?
filming stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like,
And-
Rob just bought a whole shit ton of VHSC stuff.
33 of them. It's 33 of them. So I think I'm going to put them on as 3 at a time and try to get 10, $15 a piece.
There
And if
you
I
go.
can do that 11 layers of 10 to $15 a piece, but still maybe somebody bid a little bit more than that.
Hey Tim, did
I make
RJL
150.
say something negative about Appa baseball or something? Because I saw
No.
Ken said something about somebody said something bad about a
Not too
certain
bad. It's
baseball
not
game.
for him, and he was very respectful for it. But no, we were bringing up trying to film stuff. I was like, we should do back in the day is you had to have, because I brought up the fact that I filmed for my elementary school with a tripod, never broke the camera in being in fourth
Yeah, I
or
remember
fifth
you
grade.
say that. Yeah.
So, I had the little handle on the tripod that you moved, and then, you could zoom in and out. Yep.
I've still got one downstairs. I actually have a couple of tripods downstairs. So if I
Yep.
would do get
Trust
some
me, then we moved into the smaller handhelds that had the little view thing on the side.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Yep.
Looks like the Lions are going to try a field goal before the half.
He came back for more, Tim, after you left with a few more
46
gripes, so
yarder.
I left, said Ken Castro.
Oh. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
you were trying to,
yeah.
you invited me, so I'm like, I've been here for a little while. It was just me and him for a while, and then
Games have
RJL
not been
joined.
announced yet for next week. No, we have not. Me and Keith was trying to kind of figure out where the games would be played. Look, like Keith said, the Saturday night game next week wouldn't make sense in the Bucks Cowboys.
Yes.
That's a Saturday
Makes
night
a
game.
shit ton of
Then,
sense.
okay, you only have one West Coast game. That is the team that plays it could be the Packers, could be the 49ers. I don't think they'll make a pack play on a short week next Saturday. So to me, if they've got an NFC game Saturday night, you're going to see that 4:30 spot will be perfect for the 49ers Packers next Saturday afternoon.
Unless they decide they want to do it for Monday Night Football.
And it could be. You're right. But generally, a number 2 team, they won't make them play on that Monday night. I got a feeling the Monday night game will probably be the Bengals Ravens. Is what I got.
That's a fair.
Michael Peterson says Sunday night's game will be Dallas Tampa Bay. I say Saturday. I say Saturday nights. We'll see. Against my better judgment, I might throw some money on your consensus picks this coming week. I need to fix my car. Yeah.
Please gamble responsibly.
Yeah. I got a feeling the 1:00 game on Sunday, if I were betting, I would say Jags Chargers. I don't see the ratings there that I do with other games. CBS gets a 4:30 game. I think it'll be the 49ers Packers. If it doesn't go to Sunday night. Monday night.
What, buddy?
And then,
Come on up.
Saturday night, the Bucks Cowboys.
9-6 Packers, huh?
The 4:30 game. I wonder who will get that 4:30 game. Maybe Bills Dolphins Saturday. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's too marquee.
You do think so?
Yeah, I put them on Sunday.
But I got a feeling though, if the Bucks Cowboys play 8:15.
Yep,
they will take a Saturday game. That could darn well be the Jags Chargers. It could be.
I like that better I like Jags Chargers better for 4:30 on Saturday.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
4:30 on Saturday, 8:15 Bucks Cowboys.
Yep.
8:15 game Sunday night,
which everybody can stay up for. That doesn't work on Monday because that's
right.
That Monday is MLK Day.
Yeah. Everything's got to point to either the Bills or the Bengals playing in that game. And being back on NBC again, it'll be on NBC. It won't be on ESPN though. We'll see. I don't know. And
I still think they could. Then who do you put the 1:00 game for on Sunday?
Right. That's it. Vikings Giants.
I like that. Yeah.
Vikings Giants. No.
Yeah.
Oh, now Mike must already know. He says Monday will be Baltimore Cincinnati.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Do they already have this? Do they already have it arranged? Let's see if they do.
Let's see if they've already got it.
I've got the schedules here. If they do it,
I was searching for it. I didn't see anything.
no, they've not thrown it up yet. No.
They're probably waiting to see what happens tonight's game before they ever schedule.
You know,
well,
the
the thing is
Seattle or Green Bay at San
they
Francisco.
already know they're playing at this. Right. But I think the Packers at the Niners is more of a marquee matchup than the Seahawks Niners. What do you think?
Well,
What do you think,
it
Tim?
depends if the Seahawks get in, they're playing. Yeah. Well, yeah, it depends. If it's Seahawks 49ers, do you maybe stick that one on Saturday at 4:30?
It's not as much of a marquee. Right. That's not as much of a marquee game as a Packers 49ers would be.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if Packers could draw prime time. Really love it, but you got a lot of people that really hate the Packers. And that's the same way with the Buccaneers. That's why the
Packer fans out in San Francisco too.
But there's got to be a primetime game in the AFC. To me, it's got to be Bengals Ravens. I really think. But if they don't have their quarterback, then it's probably going to be Bills Dolphins. It's got to be one of them because they will not play 3 NFC games. They will not give NFC 8:15 Saturday, 8:15 Sunday, and 8 o'clock Monday. They will not do that.
Let me see what that was for each of the last two. So they've only done it for 2 years, right?
1 or 2 years is all, yeah.
Last year was the first year, I think.
No, because they did it for 2020 because the Browns had that game for.
Okay.
Yeah. They had that game in 2020. So let's see here. Let's see if it gives the times. So
Michael Peterson guesses 4:30. So let's see. I'm gonna write it down in pencil right here. What I think. I still say Bucks versus Cowboys 8:15. I'm gonna say Saturday night. That's what. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Which one do I like Sunday night?
Okay, so actually last year was
Dolphins.
the first time that they did a Monday night game. But they did do 3 and 3.
Yeah.
The year before. So let's see here. So last year they had AFC, and then 2 NFC games, and then they did that Rams Cardinals as the Monday night game. So they could put a kind of meh game on Monday night to try to bump up some ratings.
Yeah. I'm gonna put mine down right here as to who I think's going. All right. And who leaves at 4:30 spot open? Ravens. Yeah.
I think Chargers Jaguars are leading off the playoffs.
I'm with you. How about this? This is going to be my prediction. 4:30 Saturday, Jags host the Chargers.
Yep.
8:15, the Buccaneers host the Cowboys. We go to Sunday. The Vikings host the Giants. 4:30,
Okay.
Bengals host the Ravens on CBS. The NBC late game, Bills host the Dolphins. And then Monday night, San Francisco hosts the Packers. That's what I think.
That works. That works for me.
That's what I think. So let's see what Mike Peterson says.
Mike, give you a rundown.
So Mike Peterson, we'll see what he says. Saturday, 4:30. So he says Giants, Minnesota, Saturday night. All right. So he's at Minnesota at the Giants.
He thinks Bills Dolphins will be 4:30 on Saturday because it's kind of the weakest of the matchups, he thinks.
Bills Dolphins? What, really? I don't think so. I don't think that'll happen. Bills versus Dolphins.
Yep.
I actually think the weakest matchups, Jags Chargers. So
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I think they'll play that Saturday evening. That's what I think will happen. All right. So who you think 1 o'clock Sunday? Who you like 1 o'clock Sunday?
Oh, Rob, did you hear that if they have to play the neutral site, that they won't play it in Indianapolis?
Yeah, they got a volleyball.
It's going to be playing Pittsburgh. Is what I'm hearing.
Oh,
That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing.
They've got the team abbreviations for the playoff games here. For Saturday 4:30, it's TBD at TBD.
Yeah, right.
8:15, it's TBD at TBD. Tampa Bay something. Dolphins? Is that going to join together?
South Dakota State wins today. They beat North Dakota.
What was the final score on that game?
42 to 20 something, I think.
Wow.
They beat them pretty bad. I
didn't even watch that game.
I didn't either. I don't have a score right in front of me, but
let's see.
I don't have it in front of me right now.
Let's see here. 45 to 21.
Yeah. So the Niners know this week. Niners know if they win this week, they have to go to the Vikings. And the Seahawks know if they win this week, they've got to go to the Eagles or the Packers. Seahawks or Packers. If they win, or the Giants or the Cowboys, good chance they'll be going to the Eagles. And I tell you what, the Eagles pretty much laid an egg at the end. They almost blew that game. If anybody didn't see it, they had an onside kick of 22 to 16. I was like wow. Yeah.
What is your?
So let's go back and see what. Back.
Sunday, San Diego won.
So Sunday he likes Jacksonville, San Diego. Who have I got tomorrow? I like the Bulldogs to win, not to cover. I like TCU.
I think that was about everybody, right?
So SDSD. Watch the thing, Mike. If it snows, rains, any of that stuff, they want it to happen. That's what the NFL wants to happen. They want to have a snowfall somewhere. Oh, they would love people to watch it more if weather comes into play. Oh, hell yeah. Damn right. So he says San Diego versus the Jags.
Right, but what time?
On Sunday. Okay. And then 4 o'clock. Who do you like 4 o'clock? He hadn't picked the same one with me yet. But he's picked 2 of the teams I've already had playing. He's got Green Bay and Jacksonville. They don't play each other. Yeah. Green Bay 49ers, you mean? Middle game. We done got him in a frenzy. We got him in a frenzy now.
Who?
Michael Peterson. He said Green Bay Jacksonville is a middle game.
What will be picking up for Mike?
So he's saying Green Bay versus San Francisco middle game, and then Sunday late game. Sunday late game. Now he can't have none of the same games I've got.
See
so one of us.
If Seattle would have lost earlier, Michael would have had the possibility of that West Coast versus West Coast Lions 49ers game. And he's not going to get that now.
Dallas, Tampa Bay. So he likes Dallas versus Tampa Bay Sunday night. So that leaves Bengals Ravens Monday night. Yeah. So he likes Bengals Ravens. All right, that could happen. I definitely think Dallas Tampa Bay is a primetime game. One of those 3 primetime slots.
Well, you also have to figure that they may give Green Bay either a Sunday or a Monday because they're playing the night game tonight.
And that's what I'm saying. They they requested to play no earlier than 4:30 Sunday, and they wouldn't play 1 o'clock Sunday anyway in San Francisco. It wouldn't play them 10 o'clock in the morning. You think so?
No.
So they won't make them play Saturday, I don't think.
Nope. And next Monday will be the last NFL game on ESPN for the year.
Yep.
Or for the season, I should say. Not for the year.
So are they back to playing in third quarter yet?
Yeah.
Or are they? Yeah, I know Jacksonville's home. It ain't but one West Coast game. We know, Mike. Yep, one West Coast game. That ain't what we was talking about. We was talking about they wouldn't make it 49ers play at 1 o'clock Sunday.
No.
But I agree. If Jags Chargers don't play 4:30 Saturday, I agree. I think they'll play 1 o'clock Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think those are the two options that they'll have.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
But being that the Jags got an extra day yesterday, remember they played yesterday. I think they'll play Saturday.
I think they'll play Saturday as well. I think pretty much you got. Yeah, I'm thankful the Chiefs were thankful they have a bye, or else they could have been put on Saturday as well.
So that's what's got me thinking Jags Chargers will play that Saturday evening game. We'll see. I think they will though. Let's see how many of them get right.
Yeah, we'll find out possibly tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, they're gonna actually tell.
They could come out with it late tonight for all we know.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 11 o'clock tonight. Yeah, 11 o'clock.
Well, the game might not be over by 11 o'clock tonight.
No,
they could have
if
this happens, this is the schedule. If this happens, this is the schedule.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they do that a lot of times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they play it that way. So we will see. Ooh.
We do have one division winner that's under 500.
Who you got there, bro?
I thought it showed up. I thought it showed up the playoffs. Let's see. Hold on. They're starting to write them into place. I think they're starting to write them like AU if they do. Let's see. Yes, CBS gets a 4:30 game Sunday. NBC gets a 8:15 game Saturday night. ESPN and ABC is coming midnight.
Hold on, Rob. I'm going to go ahead and restart you here. I'm getting your kind of breaking up a little bit.
So Fox, I guess Fox would definitely get. All right. You got to figure Fox would get that 8:15 game Saturday night. Who would they want more than the Bucks Cowboys? I think Bucks Cowboys are in that slot. I think that's theirs. I really do. Be very, very surprised.
Okay. They were kind of breaking up there a little bit, Rob.
That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. I'm going to look around a couple more little areas here and see if I can find anything.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything on there. I looked around.
I found it yet. No. Nope. Yeah, NBC is also upset that they flexed this game into now. Yeah, you better believe they are. They wish they had the Eagles game now. You know they wish they did.
Well,
But the thing of it is, Giants kept that secret really well. That what's the name was, they weren't even going to play their backup quarterback. They went with a third stringer. That was nuts.
Yeah. Oh, they knew they were stuck in the NFC. That's why I would not be shocked if Week 1 and Week 18 are the two least bet games or best bet weeks in Vegas.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're going to get.
Have 49ers won 10 straight games?
Yes.
Wow. Enter the postseason on a 10-game win streak and will host either the Packers or Seahawks next weekend. Date and time finalized later this evening. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
Well, later this evening. Okay, so they probably already have it set. They just need the result, and bang, here's what it is. So I'm watching. They're showing the Night Court reboot, and then the cast. They're going to get the woman who played Bernadette as Harry Anderson's daughter as now a judge. So I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but hell, I gave the Quantum Leap reboot a chance. So I might as well give this one a chance. Yeah, I'm about ready to give up on the Quantum Leap. They might have another new episode coming up. I don't give it much of a chance to go past one season. Just a thought.
Anybody know what Glendale, Arizona, their stadium's name is now? They've changed
University
names.
of Phoenix?
State Farm Stadium now.
State Farm, okay.
I had no idea. They changed it week to week now, depending on who's got the most money.
Exactly right.
Yep, that's the way it works. I'm going to go watch the end of this football game, and I'm going to root for them. But like people say, the Lions have no reason now. They're not going to go out there. Hell, I wouldn't even keep golf in the game. Why? Why would you? They have.
They're playing for pride in their jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, plus you're playing
and
the division rival. You want to spoil their party.
Yeah.
It's 9-6, Rob. It's not like they're getting their.
No, you're right. Santa Claus gone tomorrow with Houston. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I agree.
Yeah, they're going to fire him for winning the last game of the season and giving up the number one overall pick.
Now instead of the first pick, they get with second or third.
Right.
Green Bay, big run down the field.
Yeah, because they wanted to go for 2. I bet you both coaches were like, I don't give a shit if this game, we are not letting this game tie in regulation.
Wouldn't it have been something to see the Colts players? You know how they do sometimes when they accidentally really want to let them score so they can kick up. Would have been funny if all of them was you had no
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, 6:30.
Good night, guys.
All right,
good night.
And they would have just stood up. All 11 of them stood up and just let him get the 2 points and then walk the hell off the field. Shake hands after playing for 59 minutes, 59 seconds.
Well, actually, again, the score happened with like 58 seconds remaining, so there was still some time left. But still,
then when you get the ball back, knee on it, and then with the first pick overall, we'll take.
Yep.
Now Harris says the Alabama quarterback's going to go overall number 1. I just don't see it. I do not. I think if a quarterback goes number 1 overall, it'll be Fields. I mean, not Fields.
Sean's picks real quick to see if maybe he got something dead on.
All right.
Hold on. I think he came close on the Jacksonville score. No, it's 2016, not 24-17. Okay. Oops.
Yeah. And what did I say tonight?
24-13. No.
33-16. Yeah, the Packers would have to light up a can of kick-ass if they're going to get that many points.
Oh, she came close on the Steelers and the Browns. He said 27-13. It was 28-14.
Yeah.
33-23.
Yeah.
You want to hear something funny?
Can't be feeling good about the Cowboys going in next week after today, though. Go for it, Bob.
I was on the play thing the other night, Thursday night, and Harris was on there, and he says, "Don't fall asleep, Bob." He was ribbing me about our night before.
About Tuesday night, yeah.
And he came close again with Bills and the Bills game. He 35-23, he had 37-23.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Sean came close for a couple picks. No, that's that game. Saints almost 10-7, not 24-20, not 30-17. No, nobody got any perfect scores this week. Did he give the? He didn't give the pick for tonight's game. I don't see one for Sean. I don't see
Sean
one for,
only gave me 12 games. He only gave me 12 games. Yeah.
Okay.
He missed 4 of them.
All right.
Yeah.
Probably thought thinking less was more.
He never got yeah. I'm going to go watch the rest of the football game myself, I think, guys. All right. You all have a great night. For Bob, for Tim, I'm Rob. We will be back Tuesday night. We wish you to be here with us. This channel's been an overwhelming success with these picks this year. And now we're going to see if me or Michael Peterson is right about where these games will get located. Now, that we don't get any points for that, but we'll see what happens. You all have a great night. God bless, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.